Hi to all the childrens. I welcome you all for today's online class today. Okay, I hope you all are fine in your room and being good. Keep it up and be safe in your place. Uh, Please don't come outside and use a mask in your face. Okay, children. In today's online class, we will discuss about the chapter 2, lines and angles for grade 7th standard. Children, in the chapter 2, lines and angles, in today's online class, we will discuss about how to solve the exercise 2.2 children. Okay, children, we have learned many concepts in the previous part. Please make sure before you watch this online class, you have watched the previous part at all. Let us start today's online class with a small test, children. For this, I request all the children to take a note and copy the questions and start write the answers by your own. First question is, what is a transverse cell? Second question is, give example for transversal. Okay, we can draw any pictures or you can give any examples of day-to-day life what we see. The picture is enough. And for first question, write the definition of transversal. Third question is, write any one condition that two lines to be a parallel. Okay, there are three conditions that any two lines to be a parallel. You can write any one of the three. Fourth question is, draw a pair of lines and a transversal. Okay, the picture only that two pair of lines may be parallel or non-parallels, and the line should cross it. That line is called a transversal, we know that, but you draw the picture for that. Draw a pair of lines and a transversal. At last, find the value of a, b, c, d in the given diagram. Okay, in the given figure, this is a given figure. From this we should find the value of a, b, c, d using the concepts what we learned in the previous part, children. Okay, so for you try it in your room and try to test properly, and when you come you bring it. And let us start today's class with the recall part. Okay, in the recall part we are going to recall the important things, main points what we need to solve the exercise 2.2, children. Let us recall first intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. Okay. Children, what is intersecting lines? What is non-intersecting lines? Okay. Suppose, for example, I take a line called L. I'll take another line called M. Okay. As you can see here, the line L and meets at some point. If you give name of the point O, the line L meets at point O on the line M. You can say in this way also. The line M meets at point on the line at point O, okay, on the line L. Now the question is, these two line L and M meets at point O, okay. Therefore, I mean this we can say the line L and M intersecting at point O. Therefore, the line L and M is called the intersecting lines. There is another line P and another line Q. Those two lines which does not meet anywhere and which does not intersect anywhere. Therefore, the line P and Q are called non-intersecting lines, children. So I hope the students, you understood very well what is the intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. Intersecting lines will meet at a point. A non-intersecting line will not meet at any point. Okay, children. Next, transversal. What is a transversal, children? Let us take a pair of lines It may be a parallel line or non-parallel lines. I have taken two lines here called L and M. Okay, let me take another line such that the line should touch at a point on each line L and M. Okay, for example, P. Okay, the line P touches on the one point on the line L. Maybe I can give a S and T, the point where the line P touches on the line L and M. Okay, the line P touches and meets at point S on the line L, and the line P touches on the line M at point T. Now the question is, the line P meets at a point on the line L and M on the other two lines. Okay, at only one point. Now the line P is called the transversal. It's called the transversal line, children. Okay, so you can ask a question. The line L and M, should it be a parallel line or non-parallel line? Okay, no issue. It may be a parallel line or non-parallel line. The question is, what is a transversal here? Transversal line will touch at a point on the pair of lines. The pair of lines may be parallel or non-parallel. Okay, so this is what the transversal law. Now let us understand angles made by a transversal line. Okay, angles made by a transversal line. Okay, again I am going to take the same example. So let me take two lines called line L, called line M. Let me draw another line that passes through the line LMN at a point P. Meeting point is S and T. Okay, so children, we have learnt in the previous parts angle, where the angle will be made at the vertex point. Okay, the vertex point. So if a transversal meets at a distinct points on the line, on the pair of lines, it makes 8 angles here. So this is angle 1, angle 2, this is angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. So totally 8 angles we will get. These angles can be represented like this: angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. So totally 8 angles will be made by a transversal. How many angles here? 8 angles. Okay, now these 8 angles depends on the some conditions and depends on the some definitions. We can classify into corresponding angles and we can classify into alternate angles. First let us learn about the what are the corresponding angles here. Okay, what are the corresponding angles? Before that I will erase these numbers so that we can write, we will have space to write the things. So children, you must remember all the things here so that you can you'll able to solve the exercise 2.2. It is easiest one, an interesting thing. You can do it yourself. You can measure, you can draw the transversal and parallel lines and measure it. Will it be will the definitions what I say, will it be true or what? Okay, you can check by your own by drawing the pictures like this, drawing the lines like this. Now what is the corresponding angles? That is what question here. So there are some definitions for corresponding angles. First condition in the corresponding angles. So angles should have a same different vertices. Okay, vertex point should be different. And the second one is that should lie on the same side of the transversal line. Same side of the transversal. So the angles, which angles you take, that angles should be same side to the transversal line. What is the transversal here? P is the transversal. Okay. Then if any angles satisfies these two condition, and that angles are called the corresponding angles, children. Okay, here we have 8 angles here. What are the angles are corresponding angles here? Angle 1 and angle 5 are the corresponding angles, and angle 2 and angle 6 are the corresponding angles. In angle 6, sorry, angle 4 and angle 7 are corresponding angles. In angle 3, angle 8 are the corresponding angles, since they have a different vertices, and that lies same side of the transversal line, children. If you need, you can check with a example. Okay, next we'll go for another point we'll discuss about. Before that, I will erase this. Okay, let me erase it first. Okay, now erased. Now where is this number line also? It is called L. Now the next point is alternate angles here. Okay, here alternate angles we can split into two things. One is alternate interior angles, exterior angles here. Interior angles, exterior angles. So first we'll discuss about the interior angles and exterior angles. What are the angles or interior angles here? How can we select that? So the angles between the two parallel lines, two lines, the line L and M. Which are the angles are inside that angles here? Angle 4 and angle 3 and angle 6 and angle 5. Okay, these angles are inside the two lines, angle L and M. Therefore these angles are called interior angles. Okay, next you might have guessed what are the exterior angles here. Exterior angles which is outside to the lines L and M. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8 are called the exterior angles because it lies outside to the parallel line. Now the question is, what is the alternate angles here? Okay, we are going to see this one, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angle here. Okay, the angle 2 and angle okay, before that we will remember that condition of that. What is the condition here? So if you want to say, if any two angles are alternate angles, that should satisfy the following conditions. What are the conditions here? Okay, first condition is, let me erase this so that I can write very clearly. The first condition is, the angles which you take should lie opposite to the transversal line. Opposite. Okay, opposite to the transversal line. First condition. Then second condition is, that should lie interior or exterior. Okay, interior, inside or outside. Third condition is, that should have a different vertices. Different vertices. If any angles satisfies these three conditions, that angle is called maybe alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles. It depends on the position. Okay, so here the angle 2 and angle 8 are called the alternate exterior angles because they lie outside the so today we will solve the exercise 2.2. State the property that is used in each of the following statements. The condition is, if A is parallel, then angle 1 is equals to angle 5. That we need to verify using the property, children. So where is the diagram here? This is a diagram. Okay, now we must understand this very clearly. Here the line A, here the line A is parallel to line B. That is what the given here. Okay, if means the condition. If the line A is parallel to line B, what about the angle 1 is equals to angle phi? Why? That reason we should say with the property. Why the angle 1 is parallel equal to angle phi? Okay, let me explain you very simply. Okay, so instead of this figure, I'm going to take the only line A. Okay, then line B. So as given in the question, A is parallel to B. Okay, I'm going to remove this point. I'm going to leave this line. I'm going to take only this line, which is, I can give a name as a P. Okay, now the question is angle 1 is equals to angle phi. Why it is? So property we should mention. Okay, the angle 1 is this angle 1. This one is angle phi. Okay, so which property? It is given A is parallel to B, therefore angle 1 is equals to angle phi. By which property? That is the question here. Let us see. If you see the corresponding angle here, in the corresponding angle they should have different vertices. Yes, the angle 1, the vertex is different. Angle 2, so angle phi vertex is different. Then angle phi and angle 1 lies same side of the transversal line. Yes or no? Same side of the transversal line, and it has a different vertices. Therefore these two angles are, now angle 1 and angle phi are corresponding angles. Therefore its measures will be equal. So corresponding angles equal in the measures, children. So in the answer part we can give very easily. Given A is parallel to B, then angle 1 is equals to angle phi. The reason is corresponding angles, children. So what is the corresponding angles here? If two parallel lines are cut by a transverse line, each pair of corresponding angles are equal in the measures. Okay. Next, state the property that is used in each of the followings. What is that? That we need to see. First, we need a condition now. What is the condition now? The condition is if angle 4 is equals to angle 6, then A is parallel to B. Okay, there is a diagram. What is the question here? Now the condition is if angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Why it is equals here? What is angle 4 and angle 6 here? Let us draw the picture very clearly. I'll take a line A and line B. I can draw this like this also. What is angle 4 and angle 6 here? Okay, angle 4 and angle 6 here. Okay, angle 4 and angle 6 here. Okay, since children you can understand very easily, the angle 4 and angle 6 are inside the parallel lines here. Parallel lines, so what is a parallel lines here? It is given inside the lines A and B, interior angles. Okay, then it is opposite to the transversal line. Here P is a transversal line. This angle 4 and angle 6 are the opposite to the transversal line. Therefore the angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. The alternate interior angles are equal in the measured, children. That is the reason. So therefore the line A is parallel to angle B, children. So what is given here? Angle 4. If the angle 4 is equals to angle 6, then A is parallel to B. The reason is when a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of alternate angles or interior angles are equal, the lines have to be parallel. If the pair of interior angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal. Next question. State the property that is used in each of the following statements. Now the condition is if the angle 4 is equals to, if angle 4 plus angle phi is equals to 180 degree, then A parallel to B. Okay, what is the given here? Condition if means condition given. Okay, if angle 4 is plus angle phi is equals to 180 degree. if you see this question, you can see here. You can see the diagram here. Okay, let me draw this diagram very clearly. I'll take a line A, line B. On the line AB, the transversal cuts. Let me call this as a P. The line P, the transversal P touches at the point, some point here. We no need to mention the points here. But the question is angle 4 and 5 here. What is angle 4 here? Yes, angle 4 and angle 5 here. Now they say it is a angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree. If it is, then A is parallel to B. Okay, we shall give a given angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree, then angle line A is parallel to B. The reason is when a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Okay, then the lines have to be a parallel. So this is the reason A is parallel to B if angle 4 is. In the adjoining figure, identify the pair of corresponding angles. Okay, where is the figure now? This is the figure. In this figure, the pair of corresponding angles we need to find. But before that, we'll remember what are the what is the conditions that any two angles to be a corresponding angle. First one is it should have a different vertices. Okay, vertices. The second condition is it should lie on the same side of the transversal. Same side of the transversal. Okay. Therefore, angle 1 and angle 5, one pair of corresponding angle, then angle 2 and angle 6 are the another pair of corresponding angle, then angle 4, angle 8 are another pair of corresponding angle, then angle 3, angle 7 are the last fourth pair of corresponding angles. Okay children, so let us write in the proper way. Answer part. The pairs of corresponding angles are angle 1 and 5 and angle 2 and 6, angle 4 and 8 and angle 3 and 7. So draw the lines like this. You measure it by your own. The answer will be same, where the corresponding angles equal in the measures. Okay, if you measure, the measurement will be equal. In the adjoining figure, identify the pairs of alternate interior angles. Okay, alternate, then it should be interior. Okay, you know what is alternate interior angles here. So in the picture we can see the angle 1 or interior angles only we should see. Okay, the interior angles are angle 3 and angle 2. Let us bring the only the interior angles here, angle 3 and angle 2 and angle 8 and angle 5. These four angles are interior angles because since they lie between the two lines, it is called interior angles. Now the question is alternate interior angles. So there is a condition that any two angles should be alternate interior angles. First one is it should lie and it should have a different vertices. Okay, different vertices. Second one is it should have it should be opposite to each other. Both angles should be opposite to each other. Okay, then it should lie opposite to each other. If any conditions, third condition, alternate interior angles, it should lie inside the parallel, inside the parallel angle. Okay, for example here angle 3, what is opposite angles to angle 3? Angle 5. Okay, now angle 3 have the different vertices. First condition is satisfied. Second condition is they are opposite to each other. Second condition is also satisfied. And third one is it is lies inside the parallel line. Therefore angle 3 and angle 5 are the alternate interior angles. Then angle 2 and angle 8 is also alternate interior angles, children. So I can write the answer. The pairs of alternate interior angles are angle 3 and 5 and angle 2 and 8. Next one is in the adjoining figure, identify the pairs of interior angles on the same side of a transversal line. Pairs of interior angles. Okay. See if, okay, first we should find the interior angles here. Here, what are the interior angles here? Angle 2 and angle 3, angle, 5 and angle 8. Okay, children. Here these four angles are interior angles. Okay, in that what they are asking on the same side of the transversal line. What is transversal here? The line C is a transversal line. The interior angle should be same side. What are the angles are same side here? Yes, angle 3, angle 3 is the same side, and angle 8 also same side to the transversal line, even though it is inside the parallel line. Then another pair is angle 2 and angle 5 or inside to the interior of the parallel lines. So therefore two pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal line, children. That is called angle. The next question is, in the adjoining figure, P is parallel to Q, find the unknown angles. Okay, now it's very easiest one. So children, you can see the diagram is very clearly. There are two pairs of P and Q is parallel. The transversal line is this one. Okay, let me assume as L. Okay, now the question is, we need to find the value of E, F, A, B, C, D with a different conditions here. Now first thing question is, let me take 125 degree plus E. Since P is a straight line, it has a 180 degree. It measures 180 degree, which means 125 degree plus E is equals to 180 degree. Given P and Q are cut by a transversal line, then 120 degree plus E is equals to 180 degree. Okay, since this P is a straight line, so the measurement of a straight line is 180 degree. So if you add 125 plus C, you will get the 180. Even though you can give another reason also, they are the linear pair. The angle E and angle 125, they are the linear pair. Okay. Now if you do this, if you bring this 125 to other side, it will come minus 100 and 125, and you will get the E value, which is 55. Okay, and this angle will be 55 degrees, children. This angle will be 55. Next, so if you see the angle E and F, they are opposite to each other, vertically opposite angles. So the vertically opposite angles will be equal in the measures. So if you solve this, you will get the answer. E value is 55 degree. Now E and equal to F, the both are 55 degree. Even this angle is also 55 degree now. The reason is they are vertically opposite angles. Now you can see the angle F and angle A, they both are angle F and angle A, they are inside of the parallel line, and opposite to that, and the angle A and angle F, they are alternate interior angles. Since they are alternate interior angles, they are equal in the measures. Now the angle A is also 55 degree, children. The angle A also 55 degree. Since the angle is 55 degree, angle A is 55 degree. Now angle A and C, they are vertically opposite angles. Angle A and angle C, they are vertically opposite angles, So vertically opposite angles are equal in the measure also. So A plus B, and we can find A plus B is also 180 degree. Okay, if you solve this, A value is 55 degree. If you substitute B value, you will get 125 degree. Okay, so now A and C is a 55 degree and B and D is 125 degree, children. Okay, we have reasons for all these things. Thus A is equals to 55 degree, B is equals to 125, C is equals to 55 degree, D is equals to 125, E is 50. Next question. Find the value of x in each of the following figures if L is parallel to M. The given condition is L is parallel to M. The solution part. Okay. There is a diagram here. Now the line L is parallel to M. Now T is a transverse line. Now what they have to find, we should find the value of x here. Okay, now what about the angle 110 degree and 160 degree, which is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles will be equal here. Angle is given is line L is parallel to M and T is transversal line. Interior vertically opposite angles are between L and T is equals to 180 degree. So 110 plus x is equals to 180 degree because they are supplementary angles. If you calculate, the x will be 180 minus 110 is equals to 70 if you bring 110 to other side. Therefore, the next question is, find the value of x in each of the following figure if L is parallel to M. In the diagram you can see two angles are there. Okay, now we are going to take only these things. We are going to find out the value for two cases. One is for 100, another one is for 80. Okay, and let me take two parallel lines like this one, L and M. Okay, I'm going to take only one parallel line, which is A. A is a transversal. Now what is a transversal line here? A is a transversal line. Okay, in the transversal line, now 100 degree, this is 100 degree, same diagram I am drawing like this, and X. Okay, now about X and 100 degree, they are corresponding angles because they have a different vertices. They lie on the same side of the transversal line. Now this time A is a transversal line, so therefore in the answer part I can give an X is, since L is a parallel line to M and T is a transversal line, X is equals to or we can write, we'll give a answer for first 8 x plus 80, x plus 2 is x is equals to 180, then 3x is x plus 2x is equals 3x, then 3x is equals to 180, and 3 if you divide both side by 3, okay, then you will get it x is equals to. Same question, find the value of x in each of the following figures and if L is parallel to M. Okay, now this time we can take here L, no, not this figure, this two parallel line L and M A. Okay, just give a measurement. This is 100 degree, then this is X. Now you can see here A is a transversal line. Okay, then this 100 degree is and A degree, they both are corresponding angles because they have different vertices and they lie the same side of the transversal line. Okay, they are equal in the measures. Corresponding angles are equal in the measure student. So now what is given here? L is parallel to M, then A is parallel to B. Now if you leave this line B and you will get A line A, that A will be the transversal to the line L and M. Now X is equals to 100 because next one is, in the given figure the arms of two angles are parallel. Arms of the two angles are parallel. The condition, if angle ABC is 70 degree, what is the, then find angle DGE. Okay, there is a diagram. In this diagram, what is given here? The arms of two angles are parallel. What are the arms of two angles here? Okay, the AB and here AB is parallel to ED. That is what they are given. Then angle, in both angle side, arm BC is parallel to angle EF. Okay, angle line side or BC is parallel to EF. Now next, if AB is, if the angle AB is C is equals to 70 degree, this angle is 70 degree. Let me draw this diagram very clearly. So this is a line B and C. This is a line E and F. Okay, what can be the transversal here? The line AB may be the transversal. May be the transversal. Or if you extend this line, and you can extend this line, both the line also, and this line too you can extend. Okay, since they are ray, you can extend the both the directions. Now you can say if you know this angle is 70 degree, and what about the angle DGC? Okay, DGC, that is the angle they asked here. Angle D, G and C. This angle what about? So now If you take the BC as a transversal line, the angle 70 is corresponding to the angle DGE. Yes or no? Because they are different vertices, then they lie transfer same side of the transversal line. Now you can say very simply angle ABC is equals to angle DGE because they have a they are corresponding angles. Okay, so angle DGE is also 70 degree. Next one is, in the given figure the arms of two angles are parallel if the angle ABC is 70 degree. Okay, then find DEF. And the answer for DEF, so DEF is nothing but this angle. Okay, this angle. So what is given here? The BC is parallel to EF and D is transversal line. Then angle DGC, angle DGC is 70 degree. And angle DGC and angle DEF are corresponding angles. So they both are equal in the measures. So in the given figure below, decide whether L is a parallel to M. So now before we solve these questions, we should remember the condition, the three conditions for any lines to be a parallel line. Okay. Now the line L, we should check the line is L is parallel to M or what? Yes or no? That is the condition. Okay. Now measurement is given 126 degree, 44 degree. Okay. How can we check, children? So now interior angles are given here. Okay, the first condition is we have given in the previous part itself. If any two lines need to be a parallel, interior angles its sum should be equals to 180 degree. Let us check here. 126 degree plus 44 degree. Okay, what is the total here? It's equals to 6 plus 4 is 10. For 10, 1 0 1 carry. 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, so 170. So the sum of these interior angles, which is not equals to 180 degree, and this which means the sum of the interior angles should be supplementary. Okay, supplementary means it should its sum should be equals to 180 degree. If it is not equals to 180 degree, then it cannot be a supplementary angle. Therefore we cannot say the L and M or parallel. Okay, where L is not a parallel to M, children. So 126, add these two angles, you will get 180 degree. Since it is not equals to 180 degree, so L is not parallel to M because the sum of interior opposite angles should be. Next, in the given figures below, decide whether I is parallel to M. Okay, same picture or same diagram here. Now the line L is parallel to M. We should check here. Okay, now the 75 degree, this is 75 degree. They both are 75 plus 75, that we should add it here. Okay, now 75 plus 75 is 150 degree. Okay, it does not equals to 180 degree. One is not a parallel line to M because the sum of the angles does not obey the property of parallel lines, that it should be 180 degree. In the given figures below, decide whether L is parallel to M. In this figure, you can see they are opposite to each other, and they line, one is interior and one is exterior. 57 degree plus 120 degree is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so it is equals to 180 degree. So therefore L is parallel to M due to supplementary angles, property of parallel lines. Okay. Next is, we have assessment, children. In the adjoining figure, identify the vertically opposite angles here. So we need to find the vertically opposite angles here. What are the angles are vertically opposite angles? Now the angle 4 is opposite to, vertically opposite to angle 2. Angle 4 and angle 2 are the vertically opposite angles, and angle 1, angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. Then angle 5 and angle 7, they are vertically opposite angles. Then angle 6 and angle 8, they are vertically opposite angles. So totally 4 pair of angles are vertically opposite angles, children. So thank you, children. I hope you all enjoyed the today's online class. Okay, now I'll give a homework. So there is a simple question. In the given figures below, decide whether L is a parallel to M or what. Okay, the figure is this. Just you need to do add these two measurements. If is equals to 180 degree, then the line L and M is parallel. If it is not equal, then they are not a parallel, children. So I hope you enjoyed the today's online class. So we'll see in the next part. Thank you for watching. Do the homework, children.